What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in my last video, I saw that a lot of people got attack canceling confused with an instant reverse aerial. So now I want to go over what an instant reverse aerial is, how to do it, and how it's different from attack canceling. To first give a general idea, an instant reverse aerial is almost the same as an attack cancel, except you travel further and it's mainly used as a combo extender. Before we get started on how to do an instant reverse aerial, make sure you have the same controller setup you need to have when attack canceling, with your C-stick set to tilt and the shoulder button set to jump. So let's talk about the input for doing an instant reverse back air. The input is going to be to hold the control stick forward, and while you're still in your foxtrot, you do C-stick back, and then immediately after, jump. To break down an instant reverse aerial into simpler terms, it's going to be an attack cancel out of your initial dash. In my time testing this technique, I found it a lot harder to get consistently than an attack cancel. I think the reason being is that adding the foxtrot at the beginning gives you another small window to get your inputs in, along with the small window there is between your C-stick and jump inputs. For those of you who aren't familiar, your foxtrot is just your initial dash, so if you flick your control stick very quickly, your character will go a set distance without getting into a full dash. You must do this technique in your foxtrot because if you're in your full dash, it will not work properly. So if you're practicing the technique in training mode and the wrong move is coming out, here are some indicators as to what you may be doing wrong. If you're getting a back air that isn't reversed, this means you're jumping before inputting the C-stick or jumping and inputting the C-stick at the same time. If you're getting a forward air, this means you're inputting the C-stick once you're already in your full dash, meaning you're doing it too late. Those were the two main misinputs I was getting, but if you're testing and get any other ones, leave them in the comments below and I'll try to figure out the cause. Another thing that you want to make sure of is that you aren't just doing a foxtrot and then an attack cancel. If you do that, it will look like you take a slight pause, while if you're doing it correctly, it will look very smooth. The best way to practice, in my opinion, is going to be to go into training mode and set the speed to 2/3. This was the same way I practiced my attack cancels, and it really helps with visualizing how to do it, and since it's a little slower, it helps individualize your inputs to make sure you get it right every time. It was also a lot easier for me to correct my mistakes on this speed once I knew what I was doing wrong. Once you're able to nail it down on 2/3, put the speed back to normal and just practice until it becomes muscle memory. I found this one a lot harder to figure out what I was doing wrong than when I was labbing attack canceling, so don't get frustrated if you don't get it at first. So now that you mastered both attack canceling and instant reverse aerials, what's the difference? Well, attack canceling is great for kill confirms and follow-ups, while instant reverse aerials are great as combo extenders and can help you pull off some frame perfect combos. Basically, if your opponent is farther away from you, use an instant reverse aerial, and if they're close, then use an attack cancel. Instant reverse aerials provide a unique way to pull off combos that are not possible with an attack cancel, since they would be too far out of range and a RAR would be too slow and allow your opponent to escape. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope I was able to clarify some things about what an instant reverse aerial is and how to pull it off. If you haven't already, check out my Smash Corners video on attack canceling for some more helpful info. I'll leave the link in the description. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Peace.